No man is an island, so let Grizzly Griddles guide you back to shore. This is Survival Hikes. Just picture it. Her Majesty's ship has been captured by a swashbuckling posse of pillaging pirates. You're swishing and slashing your way across the poop deck using every parry, repost, and thrust in your playbook until the endless band of brutal buccaneers finally has you captured for good. As if that ain't bad enough, they're about to make you take a mighty long walk off an awfully short plank straight into the stormy sea. Really bad turns into even worse when you wake up to a coconut conch on your coconut and realize the situation. You've been marooned and left for dead on a tiny deserted island in the middle of the ocean. So reapply that suntan lotion, because Grizz Griddles will make you the most capable castaway in the Caribbean. Okay, young bucks, let's get to work surviving on your very own island. Step 1. Find yourself some drinkable water. Fresh-moving water like streams or rivers are a good bet. But don't just start slurping up the stream. That water's gonna be chock full of disgust and parasites. So always boil any water over a fire before you drink it. We'll get to building a fire soon. So for now, just collect as much water as you can and store it for later. If there's no visible source of water on the island, try drinking dew that collects in leaves. Or find food like a coconut that carries lots of water inside. Okay, now that you've got libations for your hydration, let's start the creation. Step 2. Build yourself a shelter and some fire. Constructing a shelter is a must, so start collecting materials. There's lots of different ways to build a shelter, and which one you choose will depend on what materials you can find on the island. The simplest style of makeshift island shack is the basic lean-to. Start by leaning a long, sturdy branch or stick against a tree. This will serve as your roof. Lay smaller sticks over the main branch at a 45-degree angle. Cover those sticks with branches, twigs, and leaves to create the walls of your brand new home. Now that you've got fresh water and a shelter, it's time to build a fire and boil that water. Now, old Grizz already taught you how to start a fire without matches in a previous episode, so stick around till the end and we'll toss you that hyperlink. So you've got water, you've got a shelter, and you've got a fire. Congrats, castaway, because you've survived into the first night. But no sleeping in, because day 2 is gonna be a doozy. Well, look what just washed up on shore. It's Grizzly Griddles, Riddle in the Middle. Why do so many people become pirates? I've got the answer to that one at the end of the video. Now, back to the hacks. Turn hot, rise and shine, cause it's time for step 1. Make a rescue suit. Try burning a big old pile of damp wood. Smoldering soggy sticks produce lots and lots of smoke, which can be seen for miles and might help rescue workers locate you fast. Pile large rocks on the beach and try to spell out a word, like SOS or help. If stones are too heavy, try using sticks, or just draw the word right in the sand. Now that you've got shelter, a fire, water, and a rescue signal, it's finally time for step 4. Find some food. Sharpen the end of a stick into a spear, and use it to catch a nice tasty fish in the shallow waters around the island. Look for tropical fruit too. Bananas, melons, kiwis, berries, or even cuckoo nuts. Just make sure they don't cluck you in the cranium. And just like that, you've got a well-balanced breakfast. Look at you. You're basically a bona fide island dweller. Now that you've gone full-on beach bum, it's time for step 5. Wait for help. Now it's time to hunker down in your camp, maintain your rescue signal, and focus on survival. Stay close to camp and play it safe. It might take a long time for anyone to find you, so be prepared for an extended staycation. Now congratulations, castaways! No more wasting away in deserted Islandville for you, because Grizzly Griddles was here to show no fear in the face of a sandy, secluded survival situation. Now to recap, just in case you ate one too many mangoes and weren't paying a lick of attention, first things first, you should collect fresh water, but don't drink it until after you boil out any parasites. Next up, you gotta build yourself a shelter and a nice big fire that you'll use for light, warmth, and boiling that water. Make a rescue beacon with a smoke signal, or arrange rocks or sticks on the sand to spell out SOS or help. Collect food by spearfishing in the shallows and looking for fruits. Once your belly is all filled up, get comfy, and wait for help to come. Well, you can thank your hairy brown husk that Grizzly Griddles was your #1 mentor after you washed up on a deserted shore. Now, since you've been so patient, the answer to Grizzly Griddles, riddle in the middle. Why do so many people become pirates? They get hooked. Now, no plundering my punchlines. Well, it's been my pleasure to help you maximize your brand new beachfront property on another episode of Survival Hacks. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you want more nerve-wracking survival hacking. And remember, real survivors don't go looking for danger, so don't go marooning yourself on some island just to try these hacks. Signing off, I'm the survival hacking, coconut cracking, bikini atolling, rockin' and rollin', Caribbean cruising, swashbuckling and bruising, Grizzly Griddles, over now.